Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet these cute little baby bibs. So for my bibs I used a 5mm crochet hook and worsted weight yarn. So thank you very much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more crochet videos. To begin your baby bib, you want to start off by making a slip knot. So to do a slip knot, take your yarn and take your finger and wrap the yarn around your finger once and then twice. Then take the first loop and pull it over the second loop, and then take the second loop and pull it all the way over your finger. You then want to take your crochet hook, go in through this space and pull tight. And there you have a slip knot. So now once you have your slip knot, we are now going to make our foundation chain. And for our foundation chain, we are going to chain 25. So chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 25. So I have just finished making my foundation chain of 25, and now we are ready to move on to round 1. So we are now on to round 1 of our baby bib, and to start this round we are going to do a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So here is the first chain from the hook, and here is the second chain. And into this chain we're going to do one single crochet. So to do a single crochet, insert your hook down into this chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. So there we have done a single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and now into the next chain we are going to do a double crochet. So to do a double crochet, yarn over and go down into this next chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. So there we have a single crochet into one chain, and then a double crochet into the next, and we're going to repeat this all the way along for round 1. We're going to do a single crochet into the next chain, then a double crochet into the next, then single crochet, double crochet, single double, all the way along for round 1. So into the next chain, go into this chain and do one single crochet, and then into the next chain do a double crochet. So yarn over, go into the chain and do a double crochet, then do a single crochet into the next one and a double into the next, and just repeat this all the way along for round 1. Single double, single double, single double. So I have just finished working that all the way along for round 1, and you should find that you finish off by doing a double crochet into this very last chain at the end. And now we are ready to move on to round 2. So to begin this round, chain 1 and turn, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So round 2 is very similar to round 1. We're just going to be doing single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, all the way along for round 2, but just in this round we're going to be working into stitches instead of chains. So start off by going down into this first stitch here, as our chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So insert your hook down into this first stitch and do 1 single crochet. And now into the next stitch, do a double crochet. Like that. Then do a single crochet into the next stitch and a double crochet into the next one, and just continue this all the way along for round 2. And you should find that whenever you do a single crochet, that you are working it into a double crochet from last round, and that whenever you do a double crochet, that you are working it into a single crochet from last round, and that is what gives us our nice textured effect. So just continue to do single double all the way along for round 2. So I am just coming to the end of round 2, so I'm going to do my last double crochet into this very last stitch at the end, like that. So you should find that you finish off this round with a double crochet. So there we have finished round 2, and now we're ready to move on to round 3. So we are now on to round 3 of our baby bib, and the next part of our bib is very simple. We are just going to repeat round 2, so the round that we just did, 17 times. So round 3 is just a repeat of round 2. Then round 4 is a repeat of round 2, and just keep doing that until you have 17 repeats or 19 rounds in total when you include these 2 rounds here. So keep repeating round 2. So to begin each round, chain 1 and turn. So chain 1 and turn, and the chain 1 never counts as a stitch. Then go down into the first stitch and do a single crochet, and then do a double crochet into the next one, and just continue doing single crochet, double crochet all the way along. And when you get to the very end, finishing off with a double crochet, chain 1 and turn, and repeat that again and again and again and again until you have 17 repeats or 19 rounds in total, including these 2 rounds we did here. So keep repeating that. So I have finished doing those rounds, so I now have 19 rounds in total for my bib, and if you wanted a longer bib, then you can just keep adding more rounds. So you can do as many rounds as you like, and this is what you should have. And now we are ready to move on to the straps. So we are now on to the straps of our bib, and when we do our straps, we do this left strap here first. So we do the first strap, we finish that one and fasten off, and then we do the next strap on the other side in the exact same way. So we're going to start off by doing this first strap here. So we are going to take our yarn like this, chain 1 and turn, and now we are going to do single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. So we're just continuing our pattern, but we are only doing 4 stitches. So I'm going to do a single crochet into the first stitch, a double crochet into the next one, a single crochet into the next, and a double crochet into the next. And if you did want wider straps, then you can do 2 more stitches, but we are going to have a border which will make our straps a little bit wider, so I am just doing 4 stitches. So there we have round 1 of the strap complete. We have single, double, and we are just going to keep repeating that round. So chain 1 and turn, and then doing those 4 stitches back up until you feel that your strap is long enough. And you can do as many rounds as you like, but I'm going to keep doing them probably until my strap is about 5 or 6 inches long. So I have chained 1 and turned. So now I'm going to do a single crochet, then a double into the next stitch, then single and double. And just keep repeating that round until you have the length that you like. So I have just finished working those rounds for my strap, and my strap is just about 5 inches long here. And now before we finish off this strap, we are going to add a button loop. So a button loop at the top of this strap. So to do that, you want to chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to do a single crochet down into this first stitch. But then you want to chain 2, so chain 1 and 2, and skip the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2, and then finish off with a double crochet into the last stitch at the very end. And there we have added a button loop. And now to do the final round of our strap, so to finish it off, chain 1 and turn, and just do your pattern all the way along. Single crochet, and then we're going to do double crochet, single crochet into the chains of the button loop, and then finish off with a final double crochet like that. And there we have a button loop at the top of our strap. So now you want to fasten off, so pull your yarn out and your hook and cut your yarn, leaving a tail to weave in later, and we're ready to move on to the other side. So we are now on to the other strap, and to begin this strap you want to take your work like this and count in 4 stitches. So count in 1, 2, 3, 4, and you should find that this is a double crochet. Then insert your hook into this stitch, the 4th stitch in. Take your new yarn, so I'm using the same yarn as I did before. Place it over the end of your hook, pull it through, and chain 1. And there we have attached our new yarn to our work. And now for round 1 of this strap, we are just going to do the same thing as the other side. We're going to go down into this first stitch. So this is the stitch that we just attached our yarn into, and work a single crochet. Then do a double crochet into the next stitch, a single crochet into the next one, and a double crochet into the last stitch at the end. So there we have done round 1, and now we're going to move on to round 2. So chain 1 and turn, and just do the same thing as the other side. Single crochet, double crochet, single, double. So there I have done that second round, and we're just going to keep repeating those rounds until this strap is the same length as the other one. So you should have the exact same number of rounds. But with this strap you do not want to do a buttonhole, so just work this one as a normal round, so don't add in the buttonhole. And then on this side you can add your button. So keep repeating those rounds until you have the exact same number as the other side. So I have just finished working my other strap in the exact same way. So I worked my rounds all the way up, making sure that it was the exact same length as the other strap, and then I fastened off, so pulled my yarn out and my hook and cut my yarn, leaving a tail to weave in later, and then I added this cute little teddy button which lines up perfectly with the buttonhole on the other side. And there we have finished the main part of our bib, and we're now ready to move on to the border. So to begin the border, you want to start off by attaching your new yarn to your work. So for my border, I am going to use a smaller crochet hook. So for my bib, I used a 5mm hook, but for the border, I'm going to go down to using a 4mm hook. So I used a 5 for the bib, and I'm going to use a 4 for the border. And you want to take your new yarn, so I'm going with a cream, and insert your hook into any stitch along the side here. So on either of the sides, attach it into any one you like, into any stitch. So I'm just going to go with this stitch here. Insert your hook into the stitch, and we are going into the side of the stitches here, and that's why it's easier to use a smaller crochet hook, as you can get into the side of the stitches easier. So insert your hook into any stitch, take your yarn, place it over the end of your crochet hook, pull it through, and then chain 1. So I'm going to take my yarn and chain 1 like that. And now for the border, we are just going to do a simple single crochet border. So we're just going to do single crochets all the way around. So go down into this first stitch and do 1 single crochet, and then go down into the next stitch, and as you can see, I'm going into the side of the stitches and do a single crochet, and just do this all the way around. And when you work into the sides, just work 1 or 2 single crochets into the side of each stitch. So do this all the way down until you get to the very first corner here. So do your single crochets down to the first corner. So like that. So there I have reached the very first corner, and now into this corner stitch, so right in the very corner, we are going to do 3 single crochets. So go down into the corner and do 1 single crochet, then a second one, and then a third, and that gives us a nice corner. And now you just want to continue doing your single crochets all the way along until you get to the next corner, and then do 3 single crochets all into this corner stitch, then do single crochets up all the way up until you get to the very top of the strap here, and do 3 into the corner of this strap all the way along, and 3 into the corner of this strap here. Go all the way down, all the way around, all the way around again. Do the same thing on this strap, 3 into each corner, then work all the way down and meet where you started. So that is how you do a simple single crochet border. So I have finished working my single crochet border all the way around my bib. So I went all the way up, around the top, back down, all the way around, and I have done a single crochet into this last stitch at the end here. And now to finish off the round, we are going to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet that we worked. So that will finish off the border. So insert your hook into the first single crochet and yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. And now you can pull your yarn out and your hook and cut your yarn, leaving a tail to weave in later. Like that. And we have finished. So now you want to go ahead and make sure that all of your ends are weaved in securely into the back of your bib. So use a yarn needle and weave them into the back. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it easy to follow. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more crochet videos. And in the description box below this video, I will leave a link to my Twitter account. So if you would like to go and follow me on there, I always like to post updates and pictures of upcoming tutorials. And I would love to see photos of your crochet work on Twitter as well. And also in the description box below, I will leave a link to where you can find some of my written patterns if you are interested. And thank you again for watching. Bye!